This is Spill the Sauce podcast with
Sam Hastings with Sam Sauce.
Enradi from Fire.
Let's keep spilling that good stuff.
Oh, we already started, so
It's fine.
no chance. Welcome back, everybody, to Spill the Sauce podcast. Sammy, how are you doing?
Doing good, buddy. How about you in the West Coast or East Coast of Philly land?
Yeah, I'm in the East Coast. What the hell? I'm doing okay. Just hanging out. Things are getting a little chilly over here. It's weird for September, like to be in this in like 60s and 50s.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it, pal?
Yeah, sucks to suck. How's the weather in Minnesota?
Not bad, dude. We finally got a fair bit of rain. That's the first rain we've had since May. So the grass is looking better now than it has all summer.
Nice. It's been raining here in Philly too for like 3 straight days, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I hate it. When it does rain over here, like in the fall and the winter, it rains for fucking days at once.
I hope you get a ton of snow this year, just so I can, just relish in that. And I'm very excited. But no, it's doing good, man. How's your pepper people doing over there? All their crops and everything. Are you production well?
Still kind of slow. I haven't gotten any peppers from my pepper farm. Well, the one that is growing reapers for me, I haven't gotten those yet. But everyone else, like I had a really good year with habaneros and like a bunch of other stuff too. Like all my regular crap, did great.
But the super hots, is this the first time that individual has grown like super hots like that before?
No, they grew some for me last year, but this is the first time that they've grown like the volume that they've done. About 300
They
plants.
ain't got shit.
They have green pods right now.
I mean, I probably grew like 2 dozen like 7-pot primos essentially. I probably already harvested maybe a couple pounds tops, and I mean that's like Minnesota like bullshit. So I'd imagine they're probably eating them, buddy. I mean there's got to be plentiful pods coming out.
Yeah, I gotta check with them again like this week. All right. So for this episode, I want to do something like very interesting. I found a website that has 8 fascinating hot sauce facts and statistics, and I wanted to like discuss them with you and see
if it's all bullshit.
Yeah. The first one states that did you know that over 54% of households do not have any hot sauce in their pantry?
Yeah, I believe that. That's fucking sad.
However, they say that 99% of those have sriracha in their households.
The people that have hot sauce, it's sriracha now.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy, dude. I consider sriracha is great for what it's for, but it's pepper ketchup. I mean, swap out the ingredients from peppers to tomatoes. It's just as much sugar as ketchup. It's sweet as fuck. That's why people house it on everything, man. Yeah.
The next one is actually quite interesting, especially with like knowing our clientele, our usual person. This one says there is no clear hottest hot sauce in the world. When you search online, you may read that Mad Dog 357 Plutonium number 9 or Wiltshire Chili Farm Regret hot sauce is the hottest sauce on the earth. In reality, there's no clear answer. Mad Dog Plutonium is not even a hot sauce, actually. It's a pepper extract, which is a food additive rather than a condiment. It clocks in at 9 million Scoville heat units, which is shy of pure capsaicin, which is about 15 million. And then there's another one called Regret hot sauce. I haven't heard of that one. That uses 12 million Scoville heat unit pepper extract, but then the other ingredients dilute the extract. And then the reportedly actual overall heat units are close to 2 million in the actual sauce.
What's the point? I mean, so I'm to speak of my age, I'm a bit older. Not really, I guess, but I remember being a little fucking kid going to the Mall of America in Minneapolis, and they had like the Pepper Palace way back then, and they had like the heat 100%. The source at that time was the crazy extract, and that could have been maybe like 5 million, and it was just in the fancy glass container. I'm just like this little kid, like, what's the purpose of that? And they had this 1 million Scoville units hot sauce, and it was just like oily extract. I mean, I still probably have it. I mean, it's unopened. It's probably still fine, but it's garbage. It's toxic. I think anything that utilizes high extracts It's not a fucking hot sauce anymore. It's not. Fight me. It's an additive. It's a joke gimmick. It's not a fucking condiment. It's medicinal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't get it. At that point, like, what even is the point? Like, why eat so hot? You know?
Dude,
It,
you've made some ripping hot sauces like La Muerta, like 2.0, even straight up. Like that's a good hot sauce.
mhm.
That's, I mean, do you see if you made something even hotter, would you even fucking use it personally? I
Oh,
mean,
I did make something hotter. This year's harvest, dude, is bitching hot. It's the first time one of the pickle boys tried it and he started hallucinating. It's
wh-
crazy.
well, what else was he trying beforehand?
Just the sauce. He started having
What
some
a
auditory hallucinations and his
well,
body
lay it
was like
on me.
wavy.
What's is this just like a hodgepodge of super hots, or was there
Yep,
any
this
method?
one has green reapers, chocolate reapers, red reapers. It has chocolate bootlass. It has seven pot primos. It has um ghost peppers, and I also threw in some habaneros, and then it's got wine vinegar, and that's it. So it's just like peppers and the shits and the garlic. So it's like very garlicky, very pepper forward. It's amazing. The flavor is like super fresh, super intense, super awesome for like 6 or 7 seconds, and then it
Yeah.
comes like a fucking bag sack of punches because it
Is
comes
that
in waves.
I did see you tease that. Is that already completely sold out from local markets, I take it?
Yeah, it's gone.
That's cool though. There's no
I
I
made
mean, I'm already
60
like,
bottles of it and like
yes.
labeled in a hand, marked each one of them. So there were just 60 individual bottles. I made it out to the market and like they're gone, baby.
I should probably start marking like one drop because I was just looking at how much produce I have now to make one drop for the season. If I'm lucky, I could probably yield like 250 bottles, if that. And then I imagine everyone's like, well, you
That's not
sell
that
out
much.
so quick. But it's like, dude, if you want it, you get it. If not, that's cool. We're not going to oversaturate a product and make it less to make more of it, because I know doing my kitchen calculations, roughly like 28 grams or like three chocolate bootlas are in every 4-ounce bottle of one drop. And I'm just like, that's a
That's a
lot,
lot.
dude.
Jesus, yeah.
Like three whole peppers and, yeah, but it still tastes great. But I mean, yeah, like I don't know, man. Yeah, those back to like the crazy extract sauces. It's not a hot sauce anymore.
You
It's
know,
like a
no.
yeah, yeah, garbage. Not
Yo,
down for it.
this next one is very good one for both of us. This says the hot sauce industry has been growing at an annual rate of 5% every year. It's good to be in the hot sauce industry right now, and the market for hot sauce has grown 5% every year for the last 5 years. That's a huge amount of growth. This may be because the baby boomers are getting older and turning to spicy foods to help recover some of their taste, or it could be because more households are being taken over by the younger generation. What do you feel? How steady is actually the hot sauce industry right now in this very moment? And what do you think it's the reason why maybe it has actually grown popularity?
Yeah, they get enough credit, and I think it's awesome for the industry. But it's definitely safe to say, I mean, it's heatness, it's hot ones, it's the Pocky chip, it's the TikTok people, influencers that are just trying to go crazy fucking hot. It's almost more of like the entertainment side of things more than I think the people like genuinely really like it. I feel like the people that genuinely like hot sauce, they're always gonna like it. And they might just be, more and more into more sophisticated boutique bottles. But I think the general norm, they're just getting more like sensory overload just by like, the social media, the trending, the hey, I'm gonna eat this crazy hot thing, no reaction. And everyone else is just like, well, does it taste good? But people don't care. They want to see they want to see people burn up, man. I don't know. I mean, speaking of that, just in the last few years, yeah, I imagine business is going better for us, but it's probably because we're doing better for what we're doing because there's still a huge load of people coming in the space. So it's not like we're completely taking in all the extra clientels. Like, the purchasers are not just like, oh shit, Sam's Sauce and Fire got some new sauce, better buy it. They're just like, oh shit, 20 new companies just released this last year. Maybe I want to try one of theirs, which
Yeah,
is cool.
it's a crazy. Honestly, it's a bit of a competition right now, and it's a very serious one, and it's very easy for like you to fall under, like some you just like kind of like fall behind
Yeah.
almost.
Well,
Um,
do you ever feel like you fall behind me? Because, big hat off to Carlos from Chile Lengua de Fuego, our buddy down in Honduras.
that guy's crazy.
He always puts big emphasis on at least releasing, forgive me if I'm mistaken, like 3, if not 4 products, sauces every year just to stay relevant. And with him, crushing what he's doing, that's intimidating. But I imagine like if that's like, the traction you want to go for, it makes sense. But that's pressure because it's like, all right, what the fuego and salsa verde of yours is just gonna like be forgotten in like a matter of years if you're putting out 4 every year to stay current. I just feel like some are gonna go bye bye, and
Yeah, it's crazy because what I feel is like, and I don't know, maybe if I were to be releasing like at least one new flavor a year, like it would actually help me because there's so many people that come to my markets and actually ask me like, "Hey, are you making anything new? Like we like what you have, but like what's new?" And it's people don't also understand how hard it is to keep stuff in stock, man. Like having to keep up with I have 7 recipes right now, and they are always sold out. Like there's always at least 2 of them that don't have in stock. Even if I'm continuously cooking every week, there's always a rotation of like something. And I'm making like decently sized batches now, like 60
yeah,
cases, 40 to like 60 cases of each flavor every week.
that's a shit ton, dude. That's big numbers for us little
Yeah,
dudes.
and
Is
it's
it just
insane.
are you I guess for your recipes you don't have difficulty sourcing certain ingredients. It's just the
Yeah,
flow
well, so
and everything.
Mama Juana is like one of the most difficult ones because of the whiskey that we use and
Yeah,
also the
but it's so
tamarind. Yeah,
man, Ed, are you sold out right now?
absolutely. I'm cooking tomorrow morning. I'm
Dude,
good.
you dummies listening, when that shit's back in stock, you fucking I
You
mean,
get it.
Rod, you make good shit, but that one was like I drank that bitch. I don't know why. That one just
Yo,
hit me
thank
in
you.
the feels.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let me continue with the facts. This one says, okay,
He's all
let me
blushing
ask
right
you a
now.
question. Let me ask you a question. How old do you think the first hot sauce advertisement is from? Well, like how
Shit,
old?
dude.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of crazy because I feel like it had to have been way back in like the McElhaney days with Tabasco. I bet they had to have done something, but when that may have been, oh boy, I don't know, man.
Take a rough guess.
God, 1850.
Ooh, close.
All right.
1807.
All right. All right.
I mean, you went into the 1800s, and that's like further than I would have gone. Yeah. So apparently there was a Mexican cayenne hot sauce that was it has like the first records of ever like being bottled hot sauce advertised. Um, and then over the following 50 years, several competitors also started manufacturing and advertising different types of hot sauce. And then, of course, the iconic Tabasco sauce came out, and they're the oldest known companies to be still in existence. And they
That's
started
crazy.
1868 was when they opened, dude.
I would love to know. I'm sure we'll run into Vic when we're in Tennessee, Clinko, but I guess I would be curious to ask him, like, what's the oldest bottle of sauce he has? Does he have any of those like super old vintage? Like, you can't even put a dollar amount on it just because it has that much history.
He has to have some of those crazy
He's
ones.
gotta have some good shit.
It's
I know he has like first gen, like our stuff, but I mean,
yeah,
let's be real, that ain't nothing.
yeah. No, that I would love to. Oh man, I would love to just go like see Vic's collection in person.
It would be I mean, it'd be one of those like little like childhood sleepover things. I'm like, I'm gonna camp out. I'm gonna stay over the weekend so I can look at everything. It would just be overwhelming. You just go there, you'd look around, you'd be okay, cool. That's a lot. You wouldn't be able to take it in and be like, holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly would love to just like go stand there and like hang out with Vic for a little bit. We could all just like sleep on his floor in the floor of the collection room. Why
Yeah,
not?
dude. That's it, man. I mean, I know, yeah, that'd be a fucking trip, dude.
Yeah. Those were the facts.
It's well, okay. What's speaking of all them facts? I mean, what are your thoughts on how sauce has progressed? I mean, obviously, yeah, in the general norm, like your family, your friends, your community, people are probably getting way more aware of like hot sauce, right? I mean, do you
Yeah,
just
I
feel like,
definitely think there's been a boom in like interest in hot sauce and like spicy things, and I think you hit it in like right on the head when you dropped like the reason of it is challenges and stuff and like hot ones and TikTok and whatnot, like people trying to just like eat hotter and stupider shit like day after day, which is convenient for us now that we have gone into this kind of like business, but at the same time it's like I do feel like there's a lot of people that try to come in and gain some momentum, but once they realize how hard it actually is to like keep up with stuff, they drop out and disappear. And I feel like it's annoying because of you come in and you disrupt the the flow of things just like fuck off after, like dude, what the fuck.
dude,
Yeah.
I like that a lot because I mean, if you're coming in and let's just say hang with the young pups, or maybe you're one of the old smokies. We're pretty accepting. I mean, we're extremely accepting. We want to stimulate the community, have fun, help, chat, bullshit. Hopefully, meet really cool fucking people. But don't come in thinking it's a cash grab. It's easy. Because our buddy Zach from High Desert, he will say, "Shit, it's more and more difficult. You will commit to this sooner than later. It'll be hot sauce is the only fucking thing you'll think of, and it might ruin it for you, man. It really may."
Yep. Speaking of Sack, that grumpy dog, we have to get him on the podcast.
That old grump. I remember I was chatting with him, giving him a big shout because him and his podcast he's doing. It's fun, dude. Spike, it's good energy, everything. I'm just like, Zach, I knew you loved talking to people, and you could just like see the grapple in his face. He's like, I hate
I
it.
hate it. I don't want to do it. I hate everything.
But
Hi,
I'm
I'm Stack and I don't like everything.
I think with just those two, maybe it works. But I mean, they had KDB Saucy, they had Hot Sauce Mike on. I know they've had a couple other people. It's hard. I know I do a lot of podcasts. I listen to a lot of stuff. I just like content. But no, it'd be fun as shit to get both of them riffraffs on here. Because I mean, I'm not saying Spill the Sauce was the first, but like 3.5 years rolling. I know when Billy and I did this, I'm pretty sure like
I
we're
think Spill the Sauce is one of the OG Haunted podcasts. So
fuck yeah, the
yeah,
spicy. Yes, that's got to be worth something. I don't know. We might not be the biggest and the baddest, but we're pretty fucking entertaining,
I think we're okay. I think we're doing just okay. No,
dude. Especially after the the Troy Primo rips. I think those are
ooh,
sweet,
dude,
dude.
I'm so excited for just to hear the feedback of like people and like get the conversation going on the whole thing. Like, also, did you catch the last little bit of the of that episode like that I posted after the at the end of the clip? It,
Uh, of the second
yeah,
one,
I included like a just like a sentence of the after the acid story. And just
I
left it in there just, but it was like all giggles, like everybody was just like cracking up.
okay. I was just trying to look for that now. Hopefully, this wouldn't be an issue for anyone
But yeah, did
else.
it show up on Spotify yet?
But yeah, it's still not on there, brother.
Yeah, you guys, like I don't know what's happening. So like,
Hmm.
I post this stuff on this one website, and then like it goes to our servers. I mean, like our providers and whatever podcast providers. Well, I don't even know.
It will be on by the time
Yeah,
people
it'll pop
listen
up
to
at some
this.
point. Right now, it's
Yeah.
on Apple Podcast. So you just go there too because it posts there like right away for some reason.
Yeah, people
Um,
will see it by the time they hear this. So,
yeah,
so anyways, everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, dog, that was the best fucking follow up to that shit ever, homie." And we're gonna be like, "Yeah, that's how we
yeah,
do."
homie. Speaking of follow-ups and exciting things and travel and Hansos and Vic motherfucking Glinko, dude, Tennessee.
Don't even, don't even.
It's in like, oh man, less than a
4 weeks.
month. It's a month.
That's crazy, dude. I'm gonna. Do you have anything else big
Nope.
before that?
Nope. I only have Tennessee lined up right now, And then I'm coming back from Tennessee, and like almost immediately, fuck me, man, going into Christmas Village,
For
my winter
holiday, yeah.
market. My
But
God.
you're gonna be. Are you and the pickles sharing a booth?
Yeah, yeah. We're splitting the
Okay.
booth and just like splitting time and responsibility and
I
stuff.
imagine people that are listening to this, they understand. You know, it's like the pickles and the fire. They kind of like work together in the
Yeah,
same. So
so
it's like you always.
Pickle Monster hot sauce and like me, myself, we work together actually. We share a kitchen now, and we started a co-packing company together called the Hot Box Philly, and the idea came out of running the Christmas market last year, because there was a bunch of hot boxing there and a lot of just hot sauce and stuff. So we were like, hey, what if we make a company? Initially it was like the idea was to just like be a gift box kind of like subscription thing, that was going to be called the hot box, which we're still planning on doing, with like local sauces and whatnot and stuff that you only find in Philly, kind of like sort of like that.
That'd be sweet,
um
dude.
and we now we just work together and stuff and like blah blah blah, and we're gonna be sharing the booth again this year, but we're actually not gonna be making pickles for the booth this year. We're only gonna have hot sauce.
I know the
Pickles, yeah,
boys like the
it's
pickles,
complicated, man.
but pickles are like. I know personally, I love pickles. The lady loves pickles, but if they're shopping for holiday, I don't think people would want to carry a big ass jar.
Oh,
But
dude,
their
you'd be
hot sauce
surprised at how well that it sold last year.
is
But
like too good, where pickles or hot sauce is just an easier.
hot sauce is just easier. So we're just
Yeah,
gonna go with hot sauce because it's easier to like transport. We
yeah.
did have some like freezing last year with the pickles.
Ooh,
Yeah, so that was not good either. So we were just like, let's just like, and just it's a lot more time consuming to like manufacture and whatnot. And Steve was like, yeah, we're not gonna go with the pickles this year. And I was like, all right, that's fine with me.
fucking dude. No, that'll be sick. Speaking of our other boys out in the east, is Mammoth? Is he gonna come join you guys at the hot boxing holiday?
Perhaps we haven't like actually talked about all of that yet. Um, I
That's
would like to do some Philly stuff. I just have to like figure out how to go about it, who to include, because there's just a couple people in the city that I would like to give a chance to.
Oh yeah, sorry, I jumped ahead because we got Tennessee and then right after that. But yeah, Tennessee 4 weeks away. Not this weekend, but the following. I'm gonna be in Milwaukee. And
Ooh,
I think I got like a couple little events, and then it's get my happy ass in and Hayden cooking outdoors. We're gonna roll into fucking Tennessee.
yo, speaking of, oh, he's coming to Tennessee.
Oh yeah, Hayden's
Oh, hell
cruising with
yeah!
us. I needed somebody to come
Oh,
with.
that's exciting, man. So excited to see
Yeah,
Hayden.
we'll be crashing. We'll be hanging with the Halogi crew, so that'll be fucking sweet. Who's
Oh
rolling with
yeah.
you?
Will,
Okay, sweet. Big Willie style. He's a good dude.
Big Willie style.
If you guys come see him, hit him up with them Big Willie style.
Oh yeah, Will is awesome.
We got to figure out how to get there like at approximately like the same time, or I think we'd get there the night before. So hopefully we can roll there together. So hopefully we can like set up by each other is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like let me know, man. Like we can always like schedule. How long was this ride for you again?
Ooh. Okay. What was it? Ohio was like 10 hours. I think Nashville could be like 11 or 14, or I don't know.
Mine's like a solid 12 straight to Nashville.
So maybe it's about the same. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we can
It's,
figure it out and we can
well,
leave
we have,
at the same time.
we're going to be, rolling in to, what is it? Friday. We'll be like getting there Friday together. I think that's the plan. We'll all
Oh,
get there
yeah,
together.
no, wait.
Friday.
I thought that we were gonna get there a little earlier.
I think the show's Saturday, Sunday. I think one of the
Yeah,
Hello
but I think
crew,
the
they're
Halogi
getting there
boys,
earlier.
got the house from like Thursday. So I was
Yeah,
planning on
yeah.
going Thursday.
I believe you might want to double check. I think that might be a little alone time for the birthday crew.
Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind. I don't want to crash anyone's
Everyone's
party.
gonna be like, "There's a birthday." It's like, yes. You should come
Sorry, you
and
cannot come to the
holler at
birthday
people.
party. No, no, no. We're not gonna drop the address. Like the Spicy
We'll do
Squad
that.
house has to remain a secret address.
Oh yeah, but no, that'll be sweet, dude. What do you plan on bringing?
Money.
Well, hopefully you leave that or you come home with that.
Oh, right, right, right. Never mind. um, I don't know, dude. Whatever I can. I'm planning on. I'm hoping to have a batch of La Muerte done by then because I would love to bring some hot stuff down to Nashville. Um, And
I'm gonna have to
some of
get some
these,
bottles.
what?
I'm gonna have to get some bottles to get ready for that shit. I'm stacked on Smoky J and Pina de Nata. I'm very low on Taiga, and that does not happen. Normally, I keep that
Ooh,
super afloat.
yeah, dude, and it's happening so quickly. It's just a couple of weeks away. We got to be ready.
It sucks. It's honestly, I'm spending all this time processing garlic and fermenting to get a new batch of funky garlic, which if I'm lucky, I might have a fair amount to bring there.
I saw
Otherwise,
someone
it's feeling
reviewing,
garlic.
or like reviewing or sharing or posting something about your smoky. I mean your spunky garlic recently on Facebook. I don't remember who it was, but I was like,
Um,
oh, spunky
Charlie
garlic.
Carrier, there's definitely some cool dudes on there. I suck at marketing, getting hype for like a new product to drop. I still think people like probably find our Instagram page and it's like, what does this guy even do? Because every post
Yeah.
isn't, hey, buy this sauce, hey, buy this. It's just trying to be cool, interesting content. But yeah, I did a little feature of it, and I didn't have many bottles in stock, and it just kind of flew off the shelves. And now everyone's like, "Oh, you're out!" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, this is like the end of September, and normally I make a batch, once every year, like starting around now, So that's why I like Mark Hot Sauce Guide. That some bitch will get like 6 bottles right when it releases every year because you don't want to
Oh,
run out.
speaking of Mark, I haven't talked to him in a minute. I'm gonna text him.
Oh,
Um,
Marquito, I know you're listening. Much love, brother. Hopefully, him and Natty are able to come to Tennessee. I doubt it. They got a lot of shit going on, but it'd be cool to see the Hot Sauce Guild, the whole crew.
oh yeah, the good OG, the New Mexico, the OG New Mexico crew from for our first year.
That's what makes that
That was a
so
good
awesome.
trip. But anyway, man, Sam, tell the people where can they find you?
Samsauce.com or at Sam House on Instagram. What about you,
And
Big Dog?
wait. Do you have anything like going on? Are there any sales, any specials, anything to like look out for from the Samsa house and sales?
Oh, actually, this is kind of really cool. I just partnered up with Oshi Loyalty. Basically, Bitcoin incentives, no joke. Every time you place a purchase on my website, you get 2% back in Bitcoin. I think that's fucking
That's
sweet.
crazy.
Take it or leave it. It's coming out of my own wallet, but I think that's cool, incentivizing people to, if they want it, awesome. And you can actually purchase hot sauce from my website via Strike utilizing Bitcoin if you want to. And then I think you get like an additional like 5% back with that too. So yeah, cool incentives. I was just on a Bitcoin podcast, business Bitcoinization. And in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be on Swan Podcast live on Twitter, talking about business, peppers, and, doing cool shit in the space, man. I'm pretty fucking stoked.
Oh shite, the Samsa house is doing a bunch, man.
Trying, man. I got to keep up with all you dudes.
That's crazy. I have nothing going on. Just check out my hot sauce on firehotsauce.com or fire.co. And follow me on Instagram also at fire.co. And follow the show on Instagram as well. It's spill this sauce podcast at gmail.com. And on that note, Samuel.
Seaway.